Hey guys, Mark here. Just making a video to show you guys how to attack ground targets while on a jet. And in this video I'm using the frog foot for the all face advantage. The jets in Rush are actually far better at attacking ground targets than the jets in Conquest and other game modes. It's because they fly at a slower airspeed and they also turn more maneuverably. And also you can probably notice yourself that the cannon on these jets is a lot more powerful against vehicles and also infantry. So I do kill a couple of infantry in this match as well. So right here you can see I'm just scanning, looking for tanks mainly, because this jet against tanks, that's a jeep right there, he didn't stand a chance. But against tanks, this thing can kill them in a matter of seconds. Like really, this is designed for attacking the ground, whereas the other jets are more designed for keeping other jets and choppers out of the sky. I mean, as you can see, it just tears through any armor at all. I think that's the other jet, the enemy jet just spawned under me, but I just ignore it. It's the guy who keeps taking the jet in this game is actually a bit of an idiot. He keeps taking it and crashing it. I think I might have killed him once, and he killed himself about 5 times, but back to the jet tactics themselves. You're going to want to use the main cannon for this jet. Like in the Super Hornet, you'd use rocket pods and then the cannon if you're attacking a ground target, but in this here, just stick to the cannon itself. As we're attacking Hueys there, or Venom, whatever you want to call it, they have a lot of health. Ideally, you want to take that out in 2 runs max. As you can see, I did manage to disable it there, and I think it goes down, doesn't kill anyone. But if the Venom has a full crew, that thing can be like a flying fortress on Rush, so you want to make sure that is never above your base. If you're in the jet, it's like your job to make sure that gets taken out as fast as possible. But also, you want to get these tanks before they get to your base, as I'm sort of surrounding or circling their base. So if the tanks can't get to their base and the jeeps can't get to the base, then there's no vehicles getting to our base, which means the bombs don't get planted. It gives our team a really much easier time. Yeah, I kind of failed trying to take out that jet there, as I was expecting it to be taken off. It wasn't actually moving. And here's an example of this guy who keeps taking, I don't know what he's doing, he's just driving along. He gets removed from existence pretty quickly, but I think at this point, yeah, it's the guy with a stinger. If someone locks onto you with a stinger, you're going to pop your ECM and just get out of there. As you can see, I'm just flying towards the mountains to get out of his range and sight. And the second I'm out of his lock, I just turn around and come back in full speed. So that way you have like the element of surprise. You can try to take out the guy with the stinger. Like I fire some rockets here, but I don't actually get him. I think I do get this tank. Yeah. Finish it for second run then, but that cannon, like, it can literally kill any vehicle in a matter of seconds. As for the enemy jet taking off, it's just a nuisance. That's why I just destroy it there. I don't want to have to try and shake that thing off, as you know what it's like getting into a dogfight. You just fly around in circles more than anything else. Whereas you really want to be focused on the tanks. You can see that one's just going along the road. He's never going to make it. I think at one point the tanks actually do make it into our base, because I have to go take on the other jet, which of course isn't good. I managed to get that Venom down in 1 run there. That was pretty good. But he was the only guy in it, which is a bit of a dumb idea to take that thing with no crew. But like I said, if that thing has a full crew, like 2 gunners and 2 engineers, and the engineers can even have stingers and javelins aiming outside that thing, that can cause a lot. It can cause as much damage as this jet can to the ground. So you really want to get rid of that as fast as possible. You see here, this guy is yet again in the air and just kamikazes into the R tank and doesn't destroy it. He obviously doesn't realise that the gun can destroy it in like 2 seconds. I thought it was pretty funny watching this guy just, I don't know what he was doing. Several times he just went straight into the ground for no reason. You can see his tanks are starting to get pretty close to our base. I actually fail with my aim here. I was aiming a bit too high, so I was focused on the icon itself rather than the tank. So you really don't want to get too reliant on the icons. You want to try and spot the vehicle itself. I get him there. And I think there's another tank about to roll in. Yeah, you see they're all in that base now because that jet had to go and take it on. I quickly come down and started helping the team out. Because we already lost one of our MCOM stations down at the start of the game there. So yeah, that Venom got the same one run again. That just shows you, because this is core and the Venom has the most health out of any chopper, and you can take it out in one run with this. Whereas if you're in a Super Hornet against like an attack helicopter, it would take you several runs. Because this thing's speed and damage, it's just ideal for taking out any vehicle. You can see his jet is taking off again, and he just he just backflips. I'm not even sure where he goes here. Oh, I think I get behind him. Oh yeah, I actually started trying to destroy him here, and he just, I don't even get destroyed, but I don't even know what happened there, but he just leaps out. Probably saw him flying past him. That guy was making me laugh this whole game. Yeah, in Rush, like you want to get someone in this jet who knows how to fly it, since there's only one. Like if you've got a squad, you want to like make sure everyone's in the right vehicle. I got pretty lucky seeing this tank here actually. I saw it on the radar, but I couldn't spot. I was trying to spot it, which is another important thing you have to keep doing while flying this jet. Is spot, just keep hitting whatever your spot button is, whatever format you're playing on. Especially in core, because it makes the orange icons come above people's heads. It makes it a lot easier for you to see your targets. That Huey, or the Venom just went down by itself. I don't even know why I got points for that. So I just remember flying in there, and their propellers were barely moving, and no one was on board. See, someone tried to log on to me again there. I just flew away. Immediately came back as soon as they lost their log. It's always the best thing to do. But right here, you probably see that spawn beacon. There's actually 2 snipers there, and I managed to get one of them, which is a very good shot. Like getting infantry is hard enough, but I actually come in and get the other guy as well. I think I was just trying to destroy the spawn beacon, but this guy was just standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. I managed to get him and get my combat efficiency medal again. It's always nice to get a 10,000 point bonus. See, his Jeep is going nowhere. I think the game's just about wrapping up here, so I'm just trying to get as many points as possible on all these vehicles. They're getting a bit closer to our base. I come flying past that rock again to see if anyone was down by where the spawn beacon was, but they're all gone. I think I come in and get this last disable before the game ends. And that's that. You see I went 11 for 0. Got a good bunch of points as well. I think I ended up with about 18,000, I do believe. But that's with the 10,000 point medal, of course, but you can see the amount of ribbons I got for anti-vehicles and disable vehicles. It's just so, especially for disabling, you get so many of them ribbons while flying the Frogfoot. I don't fly the A10 Thunderbolt because currently it doesn't add to your jet score, but they're addressing that there in the next patch, but who knows when that'll be out. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a comment and rate the video, like or dislike. This is my first ever commentary, so I hope it was good. I don't really know. But yeah, leave a rating if you want to see more. Be sure to subscribe. Cheers.